Hello, today we are going to study about polynomials or algebraic expressions as they are called. Polynomials are a group of terms formed by some constants and some variables. The word poly in polynomial means many. So it is an algebraic expression having many terms. The general form of a polynomial is an x raised to n plus an minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 plus an minus 2 x raised to n minus 2 plus so on. We can continue the terms and we finally get a0 is equal to 0. We write equal to 0 for the equation, and if we do not write equal to 0, then it becomes a polynomial expression. If we write equal to 0, then it becomes a polynomial equation. So that's the difference between expression and equation. So for expression, we do not write this is equal to 0. Today we are going to study about quadratic polynomials or quadratic expressions. So quadratic polynomials. So without going into details, let us see what is the general form of a quadratic polynomial or a quadratic expression. The general form is ax square plus bx plus c. The degree of the variable x is 2. So this is the degree. This is the highest degree in the polynomial. So the degree is 2. Hence it is called quadratic. Quadratic meaning degree 2. Here the variable is x. There could be many variables, but we are concentrating on quadratic polynomials having one variable such as x or y or z. In this case the variable is x variable. So what are a, b and c? A, b and c are constants, where a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is a constant. So what values does a, b and c take? So a, b and c can assume any real value, but a cannot be 0. Why? Because if a becomes 0, the first term, this first term becomes 0. It vanishes. So the quadratic polynomial reduces to a linear polynomial bx plus c, where bx is the second term, c is the third term. So you can observe that if the degree is 2, the maximum number of terms the polynomial can have is 3. If the degree is 3, the maximum number of terms the polynomial can have is 4, and so on. So a cannot be 0, because if a is 0, the first term vanishes and the polynomial reduces to a linear polynomial, which is absurd. So for a quadratic polynomial, the degree is 2. There are 3 terms. A, b and c are constants. A is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is a constant, where a, b, c can assume any real values except a cannot be equal to 0. A can be any number. A can be 1, a can be negative, a can be positive, but cannot be 0. Also, B and C can assume any value. But B and C can be 0. Why? Because if B is 0 or C is 0 or both are 0, then still the degree is 2 because A is not 0, and hence it is a quadratic polynomial. So this is the general form: ax square plus bx plus c. Ax square is the first term, bx is the second term, and c is the constant, which is third term, also called as a constant term. So this is all about a quadratic polynomial or quadratic expression in short. So in the next video we are going to study about factorizing the quadratic polynomials using a method called splitting the middle term. So see you in the next video. Thank you.